Okay, if you're learning English, I bet you've hit this wall. When you're talking about chores, when do you use do and when do you use make? It can feel completely random, right? Well, guess what? There's actually a super simple secret to it. And in this explainer, we're going to break it down once and for all. I mean, this is the classic example, isn't it? You do the dishes, but you make the bed. You do the laundry, but you make lunch. It feels like there's absolutely no logic and that you're just stuck memorizing this endless, frustrating list. But I promise you, there is a system, and it's way simpler than you think. This quote just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? You go look it up, trying to be a good student, and the dictionary just says, yep, for this one, use do. No reason, no explanation, it's not helpful at all. So let's do what the dictionaries don't and actually explain the why. Okay, let's get into it. Time to unlock the first half of this puzzle. Let's talk about the secret behind the word do. All right, you ready? Here is the big secret for do. When you're talking about chores, just think of do as a simple replacement for the words wash or clean. That's it. Seriously, if you can swap in wash or clean and the sentence still makes sense, then do is your word. And you can see how perfectly this works. Do the dishes? Well, that's just a shorter way of saying wash the dishes. Do the laundry? Same thing. It means wash the laundry. Even something like do the bathroom or do the windows just means to clean them. It always comes back to washing or cleaning. Okay, so that's half the mystery solved. Now let's look at the other side of the coin, the magic of make. So if do is all about cleaning things that already exist, make is about creating or arranging things. Think of it like you're building something, or putting something together, or just organizing it so it's in its proper tidy state. And look at how this clicks into place. When you make the bed, you aren't washing it, right? You're arranging the sheets and blankets to create a tidy bed. When you make lunch, you are literally creating a meal from different ingredients. And here's a funny one that actually proves the rule: you can make a mess. Why? Because you're creating a state of disorder. It totally fits. So let's just put it all side by side. It really is this simple. Do equals wash or clean. Make equals create or arrange. That is the fundamental difference that clears up pretty much all of the confusion. Okay, so you've got the two main rules down, you're feeling good, but then you think, wait a minute, what about vacuuming? We don't say do the vacuum or make the vacuum. This is a really interesting little exception, and it follows a completely different but still very cool pattern in English. And the reason is because sometimes the name of the tool itself becomes the action verb. We don't need a helper word like do or make because the object, in this case, the vacuum cleaner, is the action. You vacuum with a vacuum. And here's a fun little transatlantic twist. In North America, we vacuum. But if you go to Britain, you'll often hear people say they need to hoover. And what's wild is that Hoover is just a brand name. It became so popular that the brand name actually turned into the everyday verb for the action. It's just like how some people might say, can you Xerox this instead of can you copy this? Okay, let's wrap this all up and put it together into one simple, powerful grammar rule that you can take with you and remember forever. No more memorizing, just understanding. It all boils down to these two simple steps. When you're about to talk about a chore, just ask yourself, am I washing or cleaning it? If yes, use do. Am I creating or arranging it? If yes, use make. That's the whole system. It's clean, it's clear, and it just works. So there you have it. The secret is out. The next time you're thinking about chores in English, you won't have to guess or feel frustrated. You'll know the rule. So the only real question left is, what are you gonna do or make first?